Well, good morning. It's Sunday, November 16th. If you joined us in reading the Bible in a year, today's chapters are in the book of Matthew, Matthew 28, and the book of Mark, Mark 16. Let's talk about the cross, the message of the cross. Today I want to read from John 19, verses 15 through 27. But they cried out, "Away with him! Away with him! Crucify him!" Pilate said to them, "Shall I crucify your king?" The chief priest answered, says, "We have no king but Caesar." Then he delivered them to be crucified. Then they took Jesus and led him away. And he, bearing his cross, went out to the place called the Skull, which is in Hebrew called Golgotha, where they crucified him and two others with him, one on either side, and Jesus in the center. Now Pilate wrote a title and put it on the cross, and the writing was, "Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews." Then many of the Jews read this title, for the place where Jesus was crucified was near the city, and it was written in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. Therefore the chief priests of the Jews said to Pilate, "Do not write that he is the King of the Jews, but that he said, 'I am the King of the Jews.'" Pilate answered, "What I have written, I have written." Then the soldiers, when they had crucified Jesus, took his garments and made 4 parts, to each soldier a part, and also the tunic. Now the tunic was without seam, woven from the top in one piece. They said therefore among themselves, oh, geez, sorry. My pages are stuck together. "Let's not tear it, but cast lots for it, whose it shall be, that the scriptures might be fulfilled, which said, 'They divided my garments among them, and my clothing they cast lots for.' Therefore the soldiers did these things." You know, Rome used the cross as a brutal method of executing criminals. But through Jesus' sacrificial act, its message became one of hope and life for those who believe in him. The cross meant various things to people, and it still means various things today to different people, especially those of us who read and study the Gospels. You know, it's where Pilate confronted an innocent man. The religious leaders saw a cross as a way to eliminate a problem. You know, they saw Jesus as a threat. And when Judas Iscariot heard that Jesus was condemned to die by the cross, he was greatly distressed and committed suicide. You know, in that culture, the cross represented a shameful crime. And I can't imagine Mother Mary looking at her son upon that cross, even though she knew who her son was, that he would take on such a brutal punishment for each one of us. You know, this punishment that was undeserved. I couldn't imagine what was going through her mind. And I wondered maybe if at some point she might have doubted, you know, the fulfillment of prophecy. to Jesus' disciples, the crucifixion was a time for the beloved friend and their Messiah to be taken from them. You know, their close relationship with him seemingly ended. So, as you think about the story of the cross and all that revolves around it, what does the cross mean to you? Is it a place where a good man lost his life? Or a troublemaker was eliminated? Or is the cross where the Son of God gave his life to save yours? That's how I see the cross. I see the cross as a place where I should have been. But yet, another took my place to save me from the pits of hell. And I'm very grateful for that. And I hope you are too. So how do you view the cross? Think about that. Ponder that today. What does the cross mean to you? Is it everything? Is it a grand gesture? What does the cross mean to you? Well, happy Sunday, everybody. I hope your weekend's going fantastically. Hope you have a great day today. And remember, God loves you. I love you guys. And God willing, we'll catch you tomorrow.